Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. He who asks a question remains a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask remains a fool forever. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. I've failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because reality is finally better than your dreams. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. The difference between winning and losing is most often not quitting. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." I have no special talent. I'm only passionately curious. If you want something you have never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Don't watch the clock do what it does, keep going. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. The best investment you can make is in yourself. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. An eye for an eye will only make the whole world blind. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Success is stumbling from failure to failure, with no loss of enthusiasm. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. When in a race you realize you've given everything, hold on for 5 more seconds, because that's when others can't anymore. Try and fail, but never fail to try. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Imagination is more important than knowledge. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. If you set a good example, you need not worry about setting rules. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. A man who views the world the same at 50 as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Small steps every day lead to big results. Don't count the days, make the days count. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails. You become stronger every time you choose not to give up. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. It always seems impossible until it's done. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. When I woke up without legs, I looked at what remained, not at what was lost. The successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems, so building better habits is the foundation of lasting growth. Success is falling 9 times and getting up 10. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Your future is created by what you do consistently, not by what you do occasionally. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. You just can't beat the person who never gives up. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You can do anything, but not everything. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Action is the foundational key to all success. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. There is no secret ingredient, it's just you. You grow the most not when things are easy, but when you choose to keep going despite difficulty. A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Never argue with an idiot. They will drag you down and beat you with experience. The past can hurt, but you can either run from it or learn from it. The quality of your life improves when you improve the quality of your thoughts and the discipline of your actions. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Normality is a paved road. It's comfortable to walk, but no flowers grow on it. Don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Well done is better than well said. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. The path to growth is often lonely, but it is also where you discover your true strength. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career, lost almost 300 games, and failed over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. Education is what remains after one has forgot what one has learned in school. Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits. Growth happens when you stop making excuses and start making adjustments. Don't be discouraged. It's often the last key in the bunch that opens the lock. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. The important thing in life, not just in sports, is to be able to set a new target in front of you. Work hard in silence. Let your success be your noise. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. You cannot grow without effort, and you cannot succeed without consistency. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. I never lose, I either win or learn. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. You can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. Keep going, because you did not come this far just to come this far. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Fall 7 times and stand up 8. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done. Great things take time. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible.